Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name's Alana and today's video is going to be all about my updated skincare routine. I realized that I have not put a updated skincare routine on my channel for since the beginning of time, so I decided why not jump back into my channel since I've taken such a big hiatus and make an updated skincare video routine for you guys. So if you're interested in seeing how I take care of the most important part of your body, your skin, then keep on watching.
Hold up.
Alright, so it's a little bit difficult to do this in front of a camera when you're not in a bathroom or whatever, and I really didn't want to move all my lighting and my filming setup and whatnot, so we're going to do it right here. Hopefully this is not a complete disaster, but the first thing that is most important is you're going to want to invest in a facial brush. There are ones that are just handheld, or even ones like this. I use the Luna. This is my favorite tool ever. I used to use a Clarisonic. Clarisonic is great. However, I find that more bacteria sticks to the brush because it is a brush. So it's just like your regular makeup brushes. You need to clean it and change it often. This is plastic, so I feel like it just stays a little bit cleaner once you rinse it off. And then I actually also, as well, after I'm done, I spray it with rubbing alcohol just to make sure that nothing is ever left behind on here, so that it is super clean every time it touches my face. That way I know that I'm not transferring any dirt onto my face or bacteria that could be floating around in the air or on my hands or whatnot. I mean, obviously washing your face the good old-fashioned way, just with your hands, is still okay if you don't have one of these, or with an actual face towel, which I find really does work as well. But this is probably my absolute favorite thing to use. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into washing our face first. Do not drag me for this. This is my facial wash. It is the Tea Tree Facial Wash from Trader Joe's. I am a ride or die for this face wash. I love it. I have really oily skin, so I find that this really does its job at keeping the oils kind of at bay and keeping my face clear, as clear as it possibly can be. And it's also really cheap, which is really good. And the ingredients in here are slim to none. Literally everything in here is pretty fairly natural. There's a lot of oils in here as well too, which is really going to help keeping the face hydrated. As you know, tea tree oil does actually dry out your face, so all the other oils in here are really good for keeping your moisture as well as keeping breakouts at bay. So we're going to start with a wet face. I'm just going to go ahead and pump a little bit of the face wash onto the Luna, and I'm just going to start massaging that into my face. The thing that's cool about the Luna too is that if you are really precise, I'm not, but it has a timer motion thingy on it, so you can go by section in your face and work in sections, kind of as if you were applying foundation slowly. Or my toothbrush does the same thing, where it's you work on sections of your teeth or whatever. But I'm lazy, so I just kind of go at it until I feel like my skin is clean. Which, let's be honest, some days I'm just oh, this just feels so good, so I'll be here forever. And then other days I'm just hurry up, I gotta get out of the house. So kind of to your discretion. All right, so we're done with that. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this off, spray it with my rubbing alcohol, and wash off my face, and we'll be back and we can jump into all the other stuff that I put on my face. All right, we are back. The face is clean. Honestly, that face wash leaves my skin feeling so clean. It removes all the dirt and oil that is left on your face from free radicals and stuff like that, but it just leaves your skin feeling so nice. Now the next step is not something you're going to want to do every day. I tend to do this once or twice a week. which is exfoliating. One of my favorite ones to use is the Dr. Brandt PoreDermabrasion. I like this if you want something that's really gentle, that's going to still exfoliate the skin and like unclog the pores. This is one of my close favorites, but my absolute favorite, and I'm pretty sure if you've been following me for a while, you would have seen, which is the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Exfoliating Peel Spray. This thing is absolutely amazing. I have been rocking with this for like, I think about maybe like a year or two now. This is my absolute favorite. This was brought to my attention from Juice Beauty. They had sent it out to me and I gave it a try and I was like blown away the way that this thing works. Basically what you do is you go ahead and you spray and it starts exfoliating and you actually see the skin coming off of your face. It's gross. Like, it's gross, but at the same time you feel so amazing after, because you're like, oh my God, look at all that dead skin that needed to be removed from my face. And as a lot of you know, that exfoliating the skin is one of the most important things if you want your makeup to look flawless. So we are gonna go ahead today and exfoliate. So I'm running low on this, so there isn't really much left, but I'm gonna give it a good shake first. And then we're gonna just start spraying. Okay, you're gonna wanna let it sit for like a couple seconds to let it do its thing. Not to where a point where it's dry, but just a couple of seconds. And then we're just gonna start rubbing it in. You see that? Look at that. That is so that is all skin. All skin that needs to be exfoliated off my face. Y'all. Y'all. Ew. That is so nasty. Now you see why I love it? All right, once you are done that, you are gonna go ahead and rinse this off, which I'm gonna hop off the camera again and go and rinse this because you don't want all this left on your face. All right, we are back. The face is feeling a baby smooth as I like it, which is gonna be perfect for applying some makeup on top after. Now the next step is a very important step that I find people tend to skip out on, and that is toning. The toner that I have been using lately, just because I deal with so much oil, is the Balancing Force Oil Control Toner from OLEHENRIKSEN. I am obsessed with this stuff. I also use the blue one that is for dark spots. I tend to use that at night, which is opposite of what the bottle says to do, but I find for my skin it works best. But this is what I would use during the day just to keep my oils all at bay so that I am preventing breakouts and oil buildup. Now, your girl ran out of cotton pads, so we're going to use a cotton ball today. But we're just going to go ahead and gently wipe that across the face. All right, so now our face is toned. Let's go ahead and jump into our serums. My two serums that I kind of turn to on a regular basis, there are nighttime ones, and I'm gonna make a whole video on like my nighttime skincare because this is more like daytime, prepping my skin for makeup, whatnot. But the two that I use in the day are both from The Ordinary company. I love this company, one, because they're cheap, you know, your girl trying to save that coin, and two, it's a Canadian company, so hey. But anyways, I like to use the caffeine solution for under my eyes, as well as the man, I'm about to butcher this, Niacinamide 10% and zinc. This is for, once again, my oils, to control all of that. But these two serums together paired leave my skin amazing. So I just start with the caffeine, which is for dark spots under your eyes, which I suffer from, and I just add just a little bit, like the littlest amount under my eye, and then I just dab that out. All right, it's all worked in, and then we are gonna go into the zinc, and again, you need the littlest amount. That didn't work, but that's all right. We will take, there we go, and just kind of press that into your skin. I hate serums that like are oily and leave my face feeling oily because I already have oily skin. So I love how this works because it kind of just, my skin just sucks it all up and it's not oily and stuff. Now, the next step I like to do is you need to take care of those under eyes, child, because if you do not, you're gonna have bags, you're gonna have wrinkles, it's gonna be a hot mess. Your concealer under there is gonna cake up and all that. So the eye cream that I have been using was actually recommended to me from one of the girls at Sephora. I was like, I need to find a really good eye cream. My eyes are so dry. My eyes are so dry. I was using the Tatcha eye cream for a really long time just because I liked that you didn't have to put your finger near your eye and all that jazz. However, what I've found is that if it isn't a cream that you have to dig into, it is a thinner consistency because it needs to be able to pump through like a pump or come through whatever the hole is or whatnot. So you're not going to hydrate your eyes as much as you would like. They're great for like touch up and stuff, or if you already have naturally hydrated under eyes and you're fine. But if you're like me and you need hydration, I would highly suggest the Eye Duty from First Aid Beauty. I am obsessed with this. I use it day and night. It is my eye cream no matter what. It is the only cream that brings my eyes back to life. So it is super important to me in my skincare. And I like that you can actually apply it on the lid as well. Not all eye creams can do that. So it's important to make sure you are reading your instructions, especially when it comes to eye creams, just because the eye area is just so delicate. So our eyes are now done. We are going to go ahead and moisturize this skin, honey. And the moisturizer I have been using is Juice Beauty's Prebiotic Viola and Kumaru Hydrating Gel Moisturizer. I am not a fan of gel moisturizers usually. I find that they don't hydrate my skin. Though my skin is oily, it is always like quenching for thirst. Like my skin is thirsty. She a thirsty hoe. And I always need something that is going to be heavy enough to keep my skin hydrated, but without making it oily. And gels don't normally work for me because they're a little bit too lightweight, and then my skin ends up getting oily in the T-zone, but then the areas that aren't as oily, like here, they begin to start to look cracky and ashy, and it's just all bad. But this gel moisturizer is absolutely amazing. I love Juice Beauty's products, obviously, because they're natural and they're organic, but also feel like they put so much into ensuring that the products are perfect, like for everybody, which I really like. And mind you, this also just smells incredible. The next step is super important. I don't care if you feel like you don't need to use it or you're like, there's no sun out today, whatever. Sunscreen. Sunscreen is a must, especially if you want to avoid dark spots and if you want to make sure your skin doesn't show signs of aging super early. Sunscreen is your best friggin' friend. And the sunscreen that I have been using is the Classic Sunscreen by COOLA. I am obsessed with this. It is a SPF 50, which is perfect for me. It is also sports, so it is waterproof. So if you are going on vacation or anything, this is perfect for you. I tend to bring this with me to the beach anywhere that I go. I have one of these as well in my purse for days when I am not wearing makeup. I will reapply them. This is an absolute in your skincare. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that. And we are going to go ahead and press it in. Took a little too much, but that's okay because we're going to use it on our neck. Just go ahead and press that into the skin. All right, and there you guys have it. That is the end of my daytime skincare routine. If you haven't already, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up, as well as hit the comment section and let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing my nighttime skincare routine, because child, nighttime, I be adding all kinds of stuff to my face. All kinds of stuff, okay? That's when the real magic happens. So hopefully you guys liked the video. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.